Hi everybody, it's Amalia and I'm here today with the Jewelry Making Fun collab for 2021. Every month on the 18th of the month at 10 a.m. Eastern, I will be posting along with all of the other collaborators in this collab, hosted by Dahlia Designs, Jewelry and More. That's Deb Hauk's channel. And we'll be posting some of the jewelry pieces that we've made. For January, the colors are red, pink, or purple with optional challenges, and I chose to go with an optional challenge, number one, to make a necklace. Usually I opt out to make earrings because that's the easiest thing and that I know how to make it. can do them quickly and I can make lots of them all at once. But I made a necklace today and let me show you what I made. This is the piece that I made. This is, whoa, something was about to fall. And this piece is a necklace. It's a 32-inch necklace that does not have a clasp. You just put it over your neck, and you can use it as a badge holder or as a sunglass or a reader's holder. So it hangs like this. And you put it around your neck, and you could put your readers there instead of keeping them on your head and then wondering, where are my readers? Oh, they're on my head. Or where are my sunglasses, and having them fall somewhere. So they just hook on like that. And again, you could clip on a work ID there as well. I learned to make these a long time ago from my jewelry making mentor, Pat Reesner, who moved upstate, but we're still friends on Facebook. So hello, Pat, if you happen to see this. And this is one of the first pieces, I think, that she taught us to make in her classes at Michael's. And it's been a long time since I've made one. Decades, baby. And it's a pretty easy necklace to make, frankly. And if you would like to give it a try yourself and you have a little bit of experience with jewelry making, pick out some bead stringing wire. This is the particular one that I use because I had it in my stash. I don't know if it's the best one or the right tensile strength for it. I just used what I had. I have this one also, which this one was the 26-pound break point. This one, I guess, has a 15-pound break point. I don't really I don't really remember the meaning of either one of them. But 7 strands and 19 strands. So these cords are made up of multiple strands. And I think this one is a stronger one, basically based on the break point and the number of strands used to make the cord, and these are by Beadalon, and I got them at Michael's for sure. I used several different beads to make my lovely little necklace today, and several tools. First of all, I used this one. I don't know what these are called, but these are, I guess these are wide wire crimpers, so that you can grab a hold of the wire and while you're stringing one end of the wire while you're stringing beads. And hold on, let me see if I... So, in other words, if you have a length of wire, you grab one end, and that closes off the wire, so that if you're stringing beads, you could just string them down before you close your end, okay? So, I used one of those to help me with that. And the length of wire I used was about a yard. I basically just took the wire and pulled it my arm span. So that's probably more than a yard. That's probably a yard and a half, maybe a yard and a quarter. And I had 2 of these pieces lengthwise left over. But you want a lot of length for your wire so that you have room to play and you're not moving too short, and etc. I never ended up using these because I didn't have enough of these to use. I did used up at least a whole strand of these. I can't tell you where I got them, but it was probably at one of the bead shows or bead shops in New York. I used a bunch of these. These are crystal-like, but they're not crystal. I'm sure they're either plastic or glass. And this is from Beads World in New York, and I'm sure I got these either from Michael's or also from Beads World. These are just a pink pearl. And what else did I use? Oh, so I had another Beads World packet of these pink beads. These smaller ones, and then I ran out, but I ended up using some of these. In between I had some seed beads in rose gold, and this main bead right here is from a pack I have from Costco. I have this thing that I bought also about 10 or 20 years ago with 3 trays similar to this. One tray is small seed beads like this, bugle beads. Another one is larger beads, and the other one is findings and things to make your necklaces or earrings or whatever. And I've had it forever, and I finally dug into it, and I took out one of these as the centerpiece. And then I used some crimping beads. I used 2 of them. Probably overdid it, but I wanted to, so I did. I used 2 of these longer crimping beads. They're just a tube that's probably about 2 to 3 millimeters long. And what you do is you take your wire, and threw my wire back. Excuse me. You take your wire, you thread about 20 or 30 beads on, and then you could do it through the bead like this bead right here, or just take your, let's say I have a bunch of beads here. Take your wire and then go through it like that. Go through whatever your main bead is. So imagine all of your beads here, and then you start throwing more beads on each end of your wire. And then when you get to the top and you have your whole wire filled with beads, you're basically going to take one of those crimping tubes, and I'll pretend this is a crimping tube. Okay, and I used 2, so that means I put 1 on each end. And you want to take the end of each wire and basically put them through like this. So once you have your thread through your crimp beads, just pull them tight and then use your crimping tool. There's a couple of different ways you can do it. You can use a flat nose plier to crimp the bead flat around the 2 wires, and then once it's flattened, you turn it basically perpendicular to the flat of the plier, and then sandwich it together or fold it like a taco, let's say. Okay, so you can use that, or this is the tool for crimping. This is a crimping tool, and this part right here is what crimps the bead, and then this is what folds it in half after you've crimped it. So that's basically how I made it. Let me show you where the crimping tubes are, if I can find them. I think they're right here. And there you have it. A sunglass or a reader's holder. That's it, everybody. I've really had fun making this. It took me a long time because I was trying to build a pattern and I kept getting messed up in my pattern, and I had to take it apart a couple of times, but I finally finished it. And I hope you like it. If you do, definitely give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Take a look at all the other collaborators down in the description bar below and check out their projects. And leave a comment below and let me know what you think. Have you ever made one of these before? And again, thanks so much for stopping by, everybody. Bye!